those bifocal. So go ahead and make the purchase, Dave. They really are worth it.
We have both worked with Dave for what seems like forever, and we have a long history together.
It's hard to express in words what Dave has meant to us and the school since he came in 1996. But here's a list of what we can recall. Outdoor facilities, creating new athletic fields, softball, baseball, and soccer. The dugouts for softball and baseball. Scoreboards on all the fields. Soccer kick walls. Ballards to protect the fields. Resurfacing the tennis courts. Field maintenance equipment. Outdoor concession stand. Bleachers. Athletic field maintenance, including irrigation.
Are you checking the list off in your head? Yep. Indoor facilities, batting cage, basketball shooting machine, a weight room, indoor concessions, which used to be up by Larry Martin's classroom, gym renovations, including replacing the rubber floor with hardwood, new lights, bleachers, and paving the gym parking lot, support for the four-year renovation, and a floor system for side volleyball courts.
And the sports that were added, softball, girls soccer, JV tennis, golf, all of the middle school sports, and even swim club for a year.
Other items, hiring athletic trainers, JMU concessions to help pay for athletic uniforms, transportation upgraded for athletic teams to mini buses and larger buses, continued support of the Athletic Booster Club. He was instrumental in getting the girls' sports program into the Blue Ridge Conference, where they could compete for conference and state titles. Moved the cross-country invitational from EMU to Peakview in 2002, which is the oldest and one of the largest races in Virginia. Started the Minnow and Flames Classic soccer tournaments, the Flames tip-off basketball tournament, and this last point is probably the most important one of all, the things Dave has done. He has mentored many head coaches, and Kendal went through the yearbook. It's approximately 45 middle school, 42 JV, 73 varsity coaches, and that's not including all the assistant coaches. He has touched so many athletes through our coaching staff with the philosophy of competing at a high level, but maintaining excellent sportsmanship.
We have highlighted some of the more visible physical contributions that Dave has made to EMS athletics. However, he has also contributed to providing stability and leadership to the Blue Ridge Conference and the Virginia Independent Conference that our school competes in for the past 14 years. And at the state level, he has served on the executive committee for 14 years, the basketball committee for 10 years, which he was honored for this winter. He has also been a liaison in the boys soccer for 13 years and was also voted the VISA Athletic Director of the Year in 2013. But we would be remiss to not share a couple memories of Dave over the years. So I can recall the first time when Dave came to me with a huge sigh and said, "There's a push for cheerleaders." He said, "There is no way that I'm going to let them ride on my bus with my guys. Way too much distraction." Well, they came on the bus, but they were relegated to the front of the bus, separate from the boys. And while I was coaching, the soccer team and the volleyball team had a prank war that was going on, and it escalated to the point where Dave pulled me aside and said, "Look, this has got to stop. You're supposed to be the responsible adult, for crying out loud." All the pranks stopped.
So Dave's office used to be right next to mine in the locker rooms, so we'd usually have our back doors open and kind of yell back and forth. So often I would hear, "Hey, Effer, how do you spell some sort of word?" Well, the problem is I can't spell either. So to say the least, I used spell check a lot while Dave was next door. Not so much since Cyber's been next door, but all the time with Dave.
We didn't have Google back then. We didn't have any cell phone service down there either.
So Mike, Chris, and Susie, just keep your spell check ready just in case.
So when we were putting in the new soccer fields, we had to clear them of rocks. Dave drove the old dump truck, and the soccer teams were picking up the rocks. It got boring, and the players started zinging the rocks against the back of the bed of the truck. All of a sudden, the cab door flies open, and Dave stomps back there, and he yells, "What are you guys doing? Back in my day, we knew how to work. You guys want to play on a good field? You guys gotta work. Stop screwing around and throwing rocks." The players, with their heads down, went back to the mundane work of throwing the rocks into the truck bed.
So over the years, Dave does still not know when his PE classes are.
They all bleed together.
If he didn't have us around, he would miss class all the time. Often, this is how the conversation goes.
When do we have class?
This period.
Oh, what grade is it?
Ninth is always this period. Period 3.
Oh, I thought that they were in driver ed.
No, we switched that a couple years ago. I teach that in 10th grade now.
Oh, so what are we doing with them today?
We're taking them outside. One day in PE class, Dave was walking away, and a student who was tossing a football to the table hit Dave in the back of the head. He whipped around and started walking over to the student, and I yelled at him, "Dave!" He pulled back up short by the student whose eyes were really big as saucers, and patted him on the back and said, "That's okay, I'm not mad." And there was a collective sigh of relief.
Hey, it was Zan the Moyton.
Oh my God.
None of you probably remember him because y'all.
He was in my grade. I remember Zan.
I thought he was gonna die. I'm certain there will be many more moments where we both say, "I don't know, Dave did that." And that is a testament to the myriad of responsibilities that Dave has taken over the years.
Dave, you have been our beloved colleague for both in the classroom and through athletics. We have laughed, cried, prayed, argued, and celebrated together.
We will miss you, but we know that you are always welcome to drop by and see us anytime.